Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Highland High School production of Clue. Prepare yourself for a murder mystery whodunit, which will leave you guessing right up until the end. Remember, trust no one, for murder lurks behind every corner. Also, prepare yourself for screams, gunshots, thunderclaps, and of course, death. Enjoy the show.
The shrieking denunciations and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country. According to his own words, any man who has been named by either a senator of a committee or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation. President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy.
Yvette,
Monsieur, you frightened me. I didn't see you come in.
we don't want to do that. There's so many better ways to die. Please, turn the noise off.
Inexperienced individual.
Is everything ready?
Wait.
Good. Cook! Everything on schedule? Right on. You have your instructions? Good. Let the game begin. Good evening. Yes, indeed, you're expected.
How do you know
Your
mine?
name is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
It's not.
May I take your coat?
Oh,
Don't worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall with champagne cork.
Champagne.
don't mind if I do.
It's this way, monsieur.
Expecting someone else.
Yes, we'll be with you in a moment. Please come in, madam, you are expected.
You know who I am?
Only better ought to be known as Mrs. White.
Yes, it says on my letter, but why?
May I introduce you? Miss White, this is the maid of it. I see you two know each other.
Champagne.
I think not.
Please, come warm yourself in the lounge.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone. More?
Oh, yes.
Bonjour, madame. Please come in for a syringe.
Miss Peacock, I presume.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Cook, please take Mrs. Peacock's coat. I see you two know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Champagne?
My lips belong to the Lord.
Please make yourself comfortable in the lounge.
Thank you. And, for your hospitality, butler. And there's a couple of Benjamins hidden under the caramels for you.
How sticky.
Now, I expect to be treated like the wife of a great...
Pardon me.
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite incredible.
This is the random investigative body?
No. No, not you, sir.
Oh, excuse me, this letter has me rather anxious, I suppose.
You must be Mr. Grief.
Oh, yes, that is exactly who I am.
Welcome, sir. Pardon me.
Please arrive at 7:30 p.m. sharp on Saturday evening. Well, I'm here.
Professor Platt. Oh, also Miss Scarlett. I didn't realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. My car broke down and this professor offered to give me a ride.
I'm hoping she'll repay the favor one day.
Subtle. I didn't realize we were headed to the same place until we arrived.
Well, how was your drive?
It's a long haul.
Indeed, it is a long haul, but then, of course, it is a very large house. Cook, dinner. Appetizers allowed after you.
What is this godforsaken place anyway?
Body manner. This way, please.
My, this really is a party.
Greetings to all. It's a pleasure for you to see me. Cocktail hour.
And there's so many of you, I hadn't realized.
Right, good, you're all here. Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard, Miss Peacock, Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, and Miss White. Greetings, I'm Walter with the Butler.
Hello.
Tonight, as you may have missed, none of you is being addressed by your real name. A courtesy your host provided to ensure your privacy. I suggest you follow his lead and refrain from revealing too much about yourselves this evening. You never know when you might... That's dinner.
Wait, Mr. Wadsworth, you were saying you never know when what?
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 Dining room's right this way.
That was more like a cocktail minute.
We really aren't to keep her waiting. Cook can get cranky. Please, follow me. The dining room's right this way.
Either way then.
I will. You'll find your names better places. Be seated.
It doesn't even spine.
Guys, see mine?
Thank you.
Of course, next to you.
Have some.
This place. At the head of the table. Is that for you?
Indeed, no, sir. I don't sit. I'm merely a humble butler.
What exactly do you do?
I buttle, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, what's this all about, Butler? This dinner party?
Ours not the reason why. Ours but to do and die.
Die.
Really quoting, sir. Alfred Lord Tennyson, I think it is.
I prefer Kipling myself. You like Kipling, Miss Scarlet?
Sure, I'll eat anything.
So, who's our host? Is this where he sits?
All in good time, sir.
What's that smell? It's something familiar.
Shark soup.
My favorite.
I know.
Bon appetit.
Well, I guess I'll break the ice. I'll get the ball rolling. I'm used to being a hostess. It's an integral part of my life. It's the life of... Oh, right. I'm not supposed to say who we really are, but I'm very intrigued. And isn't the soup delicious?
I know who you are.
You do?
I work in Washington.
Washington. So you must be a politician's wife, Miss Peacock.
Yes, I am.
Who's your husband? Maybe I know him.
Well, Miss White, you've been awfully quiet. What does your husband do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, he sort of just lies around his back all day.
How lazy.
Not necessarily. That will be $5.
Mr. Green, what do you do in Washington?
No, I'd better not say. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep this conversation going, we would just be stuck here in an embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Miss Peacock?
Yes. No. Why?
Well, in my professional opinion, it seems like you suffer from what we like to call pressure of speech.
It's not an official diagnosis.
Are you a doctor, Professor?
In psychological medicine.
Do you practice?
Not anymore. I currently work for the government.
Aha, another politician.
Not exactly. I do research for you-know-who.
You know who?
That's right.
What?
I do research for the United Nations organization, the World Health Organization.
Ah, you know who. It knows all about you know what.
What?
You are a real colonel, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C.?
How did you know that?
I've seen you around.
So, Miss Scarlett, does that mean you live in Washington as well?
Sure do.
Does anyone here not live in Washington?
So then this must be about the Red Scare.
I'm not a communist, I'm a Republican!
Walter, we've had about enough of this. Who is our host and why have we been brought here? Speak of the devil. Pardon me.
Enough of this, I've got an idea.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Miss Scarlett.
Good evening, sir.
Greetings, Wadsworth.
Guests have arrived as expected.
Glad to hear it.
May I take your bag?
No, I'll keep them with me for the time being.
Fine, we'll meet you in the study's plant.
I will meet you there.
Oh, yes, down!
Now, for God's sake, Wadsworth, who is at the door? I demand to know what's going on here!
Now for anyone for your dessert.
No.
Fine. In that case, may I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point your letters will be explained, your newly arrived host will reveal his intentions, and our little game will be afoot.
What kind of game?
Follow me.
I sure hope this is a fun game. I do enjoy strategy.
Well, I think this place is the White House. It's too big.
Oh, I hope to be nice.
You imbeciles! It should not be like herding cats. Again, follow me, please.
Some butler.
Okay. Coffee? Brandy?
Yeah, that will be all.
Oui, monsieur.
Well, where's our host?
No, he's not here. Nobody's here. What's happening?
Cigarette, it'll calm your nerves.
No, thank you.
For Wadsworth, open after dinner. It's for you.
Right, are you all comfortable?
I make a good living.
All out with it, Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear.
I'm glad something is.
Seems the 6 of you have all received the same letter.
This one?
This one?
Yeah, I got one.
It will be to your advantage tonight to be present on this day because Mr. Body will bring an end to a long-standing, painful, confidential financial liability.
That's what it says.
Sounds all right.
As it turns out, you all have one great thing in common.
Bastard McCarthy. We're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
No, you're all being blackmailed.
Oh, please. What's someone going to blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, lady, don't we all?
Anyone else wish to deny it? Good. Until tonight, none of you knew who was blackmailing you, and I hope the more deductive among us have reasoned in the last several moments that it was, of course, Mr. Body, and the less discerning members of our caterers experiencing that revelation right about...
It's Mr. Body.
Who is it?
Thank you. My task this evening is to expose your secrets to one another, rendering you all culpable in intrigues and indiscretions.
Don't you think I might spare us this humiliation?
I'm afraid I bear no choice. We'll start with you, Professor Plum. By me.
This ought to be interesting.
It says there that you were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in helping pathologically lying lunatics suffer mental delusions in grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the government.
So your work has not changed, but you can't practice medicine anymore, can you?
Why not?
You know what male doctors aren't supposed to do with his lady patients?
Yeah?
Well, he did.
How unethical! You know someday there'll be a reckoning for men like you.
I hope so.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Are you of all people making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock? How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering the Senator Peacock's votes to a certain lobbyist?
My husband is a paid consultant. There's nothing sinful about that.
Not if it's publicly declared. It's slipping cash from the stole at the old bedroom. How would you justify that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
Oh, when were you in that men's room?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie.
But you've been paying blackmail for over a year not to keep that story out of the papers. Seems a little sticky, no?
Oh, now see
Well,
here, you.
I'm willing to believe you. I too would be blackmailed for something I didn't do.
So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed.
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right? I just did what I'm being blackmailed for.
So then what did you do?
I run my own business. That's not a crime. You didn't ask what kind of business I run.
All right. What kind of business do you run?
Let's just say I provide gentlemen with the company of a young lady.
An escort service in Washington?
I'm sure some people are just a little lonely.
A man who has to pay to spend time with a woman. That's a problem I'll never have.
So wait, is that who you knew Colonel must have worked in Washington? Is he, one of your, clients?
Certainly not.
Oh, I was asking Miss Scarlett.
You tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Wait, so then it is true.
It's called a double negative.
Double negative, you mean the amount of photographs?
Sounds like a confession to me. In fact, the negatives had led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the guests?
I assure you, Colonel, you do not need any help from me.
That's right.
Colonel, it says here that you hold a very sensitive security post at the Pentagon. Those negatives most certainly compromise the position.
And what position were you caught in, Colonel?
This is an outrage.
Don't worry, Colonel, your secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
Miss White, you have been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances?
Say what you want. I didn't kill him.
Then why are you paying the blackmail?
I don't want another scandal, do I?
Wait, okay. Another?
We had a very humiliating public confrontation. He had threatened to kill me in public. And why would he threaten to kill you in
It
public?
meant that he had threatened in public to kill her. Huge difference.
Yes. Well, he was found at home, unclothed, his head had been cut off. And so, well, how did you know? But I didn't do it. I was out all evening at the movies. What was showing? The Naked Alibi. A likely story.
Yet he was your second husband. Your first had also disappeared, right?
He was an illusionist. That was his job.
He never reappeared.
I never said he was a good illusionist.
And lastly, Mr. Green, who is...
I don't need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. Know what you're gonna say about me? Doesn't make me a criminal.
And what's that?
You're gonna say, Mr. Green, who is a homosexual.
Not me.
Beg your pardon.
You asked, who is a homosexual? And I said, not me.
And I'm saying that you're an idiot.
Ditto. You're right, Mr. Green. Your crime is not your sexuality, it is your politics.
Because what is working for the Republican Party a crime?
Since you swore an oath to the Republican Party but neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the latest election, that of all things is ground for an ousting if I've ever heard one.
Voting records are confidential.
Everything has its price, Mr. Green.
All right, Butler. You've spilled our beans. Now what?
Where's this Mr. Body?
What does he want with us?
So who cares? I'm not waiting around to find out. I've done nothing wrong. I'm leaving.
I'm afraid not. You can stay in town, but you cannot leave this house.
I am the wife of a great senator. You cannot tell me what to do.
All right.
Locked!
Indeed, all the doors are locked, all the windows are barred, and the grounds are being patrolled by vicious dogs. So like I had stated previously, there is no way out.
Oh, you can't
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce your host for the evening and your black woman for life, Mr. White.
How do you do?
Miss White in the study with her knee. Thank you. I've got marshmallows.
There's one more piece of information you'd all like to have.
What?
The police are coming.
Unless
Unless what?
you agree to double down.
And why would we agree to that?
Because if you don't, I will put this briefcase containing all the evidence needed to convict you of your wrongdoings in the hands of both the press and the police. I believe some of you would face a lifetime in jail and the others a lifetime of shame.
Unless what?
Well, there is something you can do for me that would just change the game. It's something I can't bear to do myself.
What?
Please, sit down.
We just stood up.
What's this about, sir?
In these bags, I have 6 gifts, which I think you will find useful this evening. Please, open them.
Why not? I enjoy getting gifts from strange men. A candlestick. What is this for?
Wretch.
Lead pipe.
A dagger?
A revolver?
No, just the rope. Sorry.
In your hands, you each hold a lethal weapon. Now, you all came here tonight because you thought the evidence I had against you was so horrible, you'd be willing to do anything to keep it silent. So I'm willing to put that theory to the test.
You are.
Now, Wadsworth here knows all of your secrets, just like I do, and it's costing us all dearly to keep them silent.
What do you mean?
If I wasn't having to pay Wadsworth, I wouldn't have to double your blackmail.
Wadsworth?
That's a lie.
Why else do you think he's called the police this evening?
You called the police?
Only because he instructed me to do so.
He may look suave and charming,
Thank you.
but in reality, he's conniving.
That's false.
Now, the only way you can keep your own names out of the pages would be to get rid of Wadsworth.
Get rid of?
Do you mean kill him?
If you could manage to eliminate Wadsworth,
Yes, I think that's what you mean.
then I will eliminate your blackmail entirely and be done with this horrendous business.
But why make us do it, Bobby? Why don't you do your dirty work yourself?
Now, why should I? All 6 of you are so uniquely motivated and armed.
Fine.
Don't drink my booze. Second of all, after all I've done for you, this is how you will think. Don't listen to him, he's a liar. I'm not even a butler, I'm an indentured servant, so practically I'm one of you.
A familiar refrain. Hush, Wadsworth, it's over. Now, the police are on their way, and the only way that you can keep your own names out of the headlines tomorrow is to kill Wadsworth. Now,
It's Mr. Body.
Thank God.
Is he breathing?
Stand back! I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Who had the gun?
I did.
So you shot it.
But I didn't.
But you had the gun. If you didn't shoot him, then who did?
Well, it got knocked out of my hand, and the next thing I knew, bang, there was a gunshot.
There's no gunshot wound.
He's right, there isn't. Look, there's a bullet lodged here.
You go on, Miss Scarlet.
Bullet's over there. Then how did he die over here?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a forensic expert.
Something else must have killed him. One of us must have killed him.
Why?
You guys I was just saying
No,
that.
I need a drink!
Maybe he was poisoned by the brandy.
Poison!
Miss Peacock, calm down. Miss Peacock. Miss Peacock!
Nice shot.
Someone didn't stop her screaming. So then was the brandy poisoned?
Looks like we'll never know.
Well, not unless she dies too.
That's coming from the billiard room. Come with me. They're coming from in here. It's locked. Who's in there? Who is screaming? Yvette?
Oui.
Yvette, are you all right?
No.
Yvette, are you alive? Are you an idiot?
Of course I'm alive, you idiots. No thanks you watch, but united in the house of the murderer.
So the murderer is here.
Oui.
Oh, where?
Where? Here, we're all looking at him. Or her.
What took you so long?
I am an old woman who may or may not have been poisoned. It's amazing that I'm anywhere.
I heard you. One of you is the killer.
Wait, how could you hear us?
I was listening. I have a tape recorder in the study.
Why do you have a tape recorder?
For more evidence, of course, Monsieur Bobby asked me to record you more. For more evidence.
And why would he ask you to do that?
For more evidence.
Snake. We've got to destroy those tapes. Where are they exactly?
Who cares about the tapes? What about the body?
What body?
Body's body!
But Yvette, why were you screaming there all by yourself?
Because I also drink the cocktail. Maybe I'm poisoned too.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'm a doctor.
No.
But one of you is the killer.
Right. And we gotta figure out which one of them did it.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Well, I didn't do it.
Well, what are you doing? I would have done it myself, but I didn't have access to a weapon.
Don't look at me, all I got was a candlestick.
Wait, well, maybe it wasn't one of us.
Who else could have it been?
Who else is in the house?
Only the cook.
The cook!
Right this way.
Might try slowing down.
Get a prosthetic hip, it might help.
And may or may not have been
Why
poisoned.
don't you try some
Why
cardio?
is this house so huge?
We don't complain so much.
You know, Peacock, part
Well,
of medicine might help you with that.
man. Wow. We almost there.
You stop your complaining.
Who built such a large house?
I assume you live in a hut.
Of course we do.
Well, as far as I can see, the cook's not here.
It's such a lovely kitchen. My husband and I had one just like this in our first brownstone. It is such a homey feel, doesn't it?
It's the cook.
With a dagger at her back. Someone must have killed her.
This makes two.
Wait, two what?
Murders?
I hate murders.
I think you better explain yourself, Wadsworth.
Me.
Well, who else will go?
Dinner wasn't that bad.
How can you be making jokes at a time like this?
It's my defense mechanism.
Some defense. If I were the killer, I'd kill you next. If If. I said if. There's only one admitted killer here. It's not me. It's Miss White.
I've admitted nothing.
You've been paying blackmail. How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's.
Yours.
One moment, please. No, he wasn't mine. 5.
5?
Yes, just 5. Husbands should be like Kleenex. Strong, soft, and disposable.
Well, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Who had the dagger?
That one was Peacock.
Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study. Any one of you could have picked it up.
Well, I never saw
I
it.
didn't do it.
It must have been Mr. Green.
Someone please get her off me.
Oh, yeah.
Here, this is Calvin Klein.
Oh.
Might I suggest we take this body back to the study? Mainly you.
Why would we do that?
You idiot. Well, for one thing, when the police arrive and they see this, we'll all be in custody and under suspicion for murder. And second of all, I'm the butler. This is my kitchen. I intend to keep it clean. Any questions? No? Good. Let's go. You, pick her up. Push her under her back.
Sounds like a man's job.
Okay. Here we go.
The body's gone. The body's gone.
What are you all staring at? Who's there?
Nobody.
What do you mean?
Nobody. No body. Mr. Body's body. It's gone.
Maybe he wasn't really dead.
Well, he was.
He should have been, sure.
Okay, I get it. I failed.
Think?
So was he dead or wasn't he?
Hey, maybe he was dead. Someone moved him.
Who would move him?
And why?
How should I know?
Well, if he's not here, then where is he?
Oh my, all this excitement. Is there a little girl's room I can use?
Oui, oui, madame.
No, I just want to powder my nose.
There is a toilet in the village.
How thick can you get? Aldrich, am I right in thinking there's so many people in this house?
No.
So then there is someone else in this house.
No.
No?
Sorry, I said no meaning yes.
No, meaning yes.
Yes.
Okay, just want a straight answer.
Hey, don't ask me.
Is there anybody else in this house? Yes or no?
No.
No, there is, or no, there isn't.
Yes.
There seems to be some confusion about whether or not we're the only people in this house.
There isn't.
There isn't any confusion. Or there isn't anybody else.
Either, both.
Look, just give me a clear answer.
What was the question?
Is there anybody else in this house?
No!
That's what he says, but does he know?
Look, we've got 2 dead bodies. The missing body of Mr. Body and the cook with the dagger in her back, and all these easily accessible weapons. The rope, the revolver, the candlestick, the lead pipe, and... Wait a second, the lead pipe.
Oh my God, he's attacking him!
Careful what you wish for.
God, he is so bloody.
I'll catch you. Follow my arms. Oops.
Idiot. Where did this happen, Miss Peacock?
It was in the bathroom. I opened up the door and there he was. At first I thought he was attacking me, but then I realized he'd been like propped up, dead, just waiting to fall on someone.
I would do such a thing.
It takes a lot of guts to kill a man twice.
It's what we call overkill.
But why? What difference does it make?
It makes a difference to him.
Makes a difference to us! We gotta find out who killed him, where, and with what.
Seems like it was probably the right type.
10 points, Professor Plum.
What kind of game are you playing, Wadsworth?
This isn't a game.
You, the lead pipe belonged to you.
I dropped it on my way to the kitchen.
People don't just drop murder weapons.
I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up.
Yes, but who? Who picked it up? Who picked up the lead pipe? Who picked it up and brutally murdered Mr. Body, leaving him propped up against the door in the bathroom, leaving him to fall on clearly anyone? Who?
Cool it, Butler. While you're over there losing your marbles, I'm over here doing something useful. Have you all completely forgotten about Body's briefcase and the evidence against us?
The evidence.
But it's locked.
Well, there must be a key somewhere.
There is. You. Would you be so kind to check Mr. Body's pockets to see if there's a key so that way we can open the briefcase just so any evidence against us?
You see, I really
Now!
fine.
Where'd you get those?
I don't like germs.
Or fingerprints?
No, it is just germs. There's no key in his pocket.
Now we'll never be able to open the briefcase.
Colonel Mustard, would you be so kind as to hand me the wrench?
Yeah.
Body's briefcase is empty.
Of course. Evidence in the briefcase, my foot. Like I had said, he's a liar.
We gotta find that evidence.
And destroy it.
And then we can put all of this behind us.
And move on with our miserable lives.
Evidence against us aside. First things first, we're in a room with two dead bodies. Let's move them so they look less dead.
You can, but I'm not helping where I touched one of them.
Yeah, I got some
Well, have fun, you guys.
Okay, get away.
Don't stay in my couch or I swear to God.
Ready, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, guys, hurry up.
Okay.
Should have taken that long.
You didn't go so hard, was it?
Well, now what?
We should probably lock all the murder weapons in the broom closet.
Sure.
Sure, that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Does someone want to get the dagger out of her back?
Not me.
I got it.
Not like I was going to use it anyways.
Likely.
Take
Wuss.
There you go.
All right, it's locked.
What are you gonna do with that key, Wadsworth?
Well, clearly I'm putting it in my pocket.
But what if you're the murderer?
I'm not.
But what if you are?
I'm not. You know what? Instead of arguing with you, why don't I just throw it outside? I know it's a good idea because I came up with this.
Oh!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb the entire household, but my car broke down nearby here, and I was wondering if I could use the telephone.
1 minute. No. It will look suspicious, so we're letting him in. All of you.
Fine.
Smile, whatever. Come in. Faster.
Okay. So, where is it?
Watch the body.
The phone. What body?
There's no body. There's no body in the study.
Yes, there is.
My apologies. Why don't I show you the one in the lounge? This way. Come in. Alright, listen, our task is twofold. One, find the evidence, and two, find the murderer. Got it?
But how?
I suggest we handle this in proper military fashion. Yeah. We'll split up, search the house.
Split up?
Yes, we'll split up into pairs. That way none of us will be alone.
Yeah, but whichever one of us is paired with the killer might get, killed.
But then we would have found out who the murderer is.
But the other half of the pair would be dead!
This is war, Peacock. You cannot make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every good cook will tell you that.
Look what happened to the cook!
Colonel, are you willing to be the one to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
None.
Fine. All right, troops. Divide and conquer. We'll split us up into pairs.
No! No. Alright, Yvette, you go with Mr. Green. Miss Peacock, you go with Professor Plum. Miss White, you're with me, and Miss Scarlet, you are unfortunately with me. Any questions?
But what if someone doesn't come back?
Well, then we'll remember you fondly. Let's go.
Come on, Yvette, let's go.
Bastard.
Just checking.
Everything okay?
Yep, everything's fine. There's 2 corpses in there.
Oh, good.
Good. Did you even hear me? There's 2 corpses in there. Nothing about this is good. Oh, God, I hate searching this house.
Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
That's why I'm nervous.
But why? It's just us. Well.
Are you insane? No man in his right mind would ever be alone with you, Miss White. No offense.
None taken. Fine. You go in there and I'll go in here.
Fine.
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 You going in?
Yes! On the count of 3. Ready? Yes. 3!
Nothing in that room.
Nothing important there.
I hate this house.
I like it.
Of course you do.
Civilized societies perpetually menaced by disintegration through this primary hostility of men towards one another.
Your fancy words that are intimidating me, Professor.
I take no credit for that, Miss Peacock. That was Freud. I think he's onto something.
Now is not the time for academic pursuit.
Hey, look at what I found. Oh, Miss Scarlett's cigarettes.
Oh.
Well, I think that's the most compelling piece of evidence we'll find here. Let's go.
I'm a little nervous. I'm in this big house, and there seems to be this group of people having a party, and they locked me in the lounge. But that's not the weird part. The weird part is that one of them seems to be my clients. Yeah, my regular Tuesday night passenger.
What room is this?
I don't know, search me.
Okay.
That was just an expression, get your hands off me.
My apologies, Miss Scarlett. I struggle with nuance.
So this is
This
the last
is- Yeah, it's the last room left to search. And we still haven't found any evidence.
I think our time has been productive nonetheless.
Aren't you, Pollyanna?
And you are a brave and determined young lady, Miss Scarlett. I hope after this expedition ends, we can all remain friends. I mean, really, murders aside, it's just been a lovely group of people. And I suppose I'd like to hear Miss White's explanation as to how and when she lost her veil in the billiard room.
You found White's veil in the billiard room. And I found Clump's stupid tobacco pipe abandoned in the hallway. Seems suspicious if you ask me.
Ah! Duck cover! Murder! Murder!
There's no murder, Colonel Smarty Pants. It's just a secret passage.
Classic misunderstanding.
Wait a second. It's a secret passage. Let's go.
Ladies first, Miss Scarlet.
How heroic.
What room is this?
How should I know the lights are off?
Well, turn them on.
I would if I could see anything.
Well, here, maybe this will help.
Oh, the lounge. Of course, we forgot to check in the lounge.
Quite an oversight, considering the motorist.
Dead motorist.
Ah!
Help, help! Murder!
Let us
We can't let you out. The door's locked.
Wadsworth, you had the key. You locked the motorist in here.
You're right. I don't. It's gone.
Gone!
I have an idea.
This is not going to be useful.
Help, please get us out of here. There's a murderer on the loose.
There's no other choice. I've got to break the door down. Everybody stand back. I'm a doctor.
Stand back! I am a woman!
What? Ah! Is anybody shot?
No.
I'm okay.
Thank God. I don't think it can take much more of that.
Stand back! I will help you! You could come out now. I'm done shooting at you.
Why are you shooting at us?
So open the door.
But you could have killed us.
I said someone.
Can someone please help me out?
Oh, yeah. Hey, say, Frenchie, where'd you get the gun?
In the backpack. It was a knife.
That's impossible. I don't have the key. It's gone.
Go on.
Speaking of new news, the motorist is dead in the lounge, you know?
What?
Oh, which one of you killed him?
We found him together!
He was already dead.
The door to the lounge was locked.
We went through a secret passage we found in the conservatory.
A secret passage? Who built this place?
The Parker brothers.
Surprise.
The police. Everyone calm down. Okay.
It's gonna be okay. I got him.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, officer. We've been expecting you. Oh, we haven't.
Well, I found a abandoned motorcycle down by the road to Jason's house. Did a motorist come in here by any chance? There seems to be some disagreement. But may I come in and use your phone?
No.
Of course, it can cause no harm. There's one in the study.
No, out of order.
Oh, you're right. My mistake. There's one in the lounge. I'm sorry. Wrong again.
So why don't I just show you the one in the library?
You guys are acting all rather peculiar.
That's only because a chandelier fell down and it could have killed literally anyone random. The Maple pick it up.
Yeah. That's not good, but I'll take a look around.
Fine, why don't I give you the body manor tour? The home was built in 1806. Notice the mahogany floors no one cares about.
Guys, if we can't get rid of the bodies, we've got to make them seem more alive.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Okay, ready? Yeah!
to canoe. Do you know how to canoe? I love to canoe. Notice the brass doorknobs. It was a gift from my grandfather to my father, who owned the place before me.
That's all nice. I don't care about doorknobs. I want to know what's going on around here.
What?
The lounge and the study, the bathroom.
Lounging, studying?
Oh my god, I'm gonna go in anyways.